Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody made this design. When I first looked, he said he's brand new to Corel, just got Corel. Well, it's got a lot of faults. That right there, and it is a line, several fills and several outlines. We're gonna have to just kind of start over. I'm gonna ungroup it, and I'm gonna grab one of these, and I'm going to go to Object, and see it's a line, so I'm gonna, or fill, so I'm gonna take away. Well, this must be a line. Tell you what, I'm going to turn it into a hairline. I'm basically going to have to start over because it's bad. And I'm not saying anything about your drawing or here's how I would draw this. I'm going to kind of draw the same size. It's a little bit too big, so I'm going to hold down the shift key. Now to get this shape, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to hit the plus key on the keyboard and move that up. And I'm going to hold down the control button or the shift key. I might be making yours a little bit bigger than that. But I'm going to go up now up to Object and convert it to a curve. And I'm going to take my shape tool and I'm going to delete these two. Whoop, that didn't work. You know what? I'm not going to convert it to a curve. I'm going to hold down, I believe it's a control button. There we go. And I'm going to bring these in. Yeah. So I held down the control button while it was a circle or square. Now what I'm going to do is hit the plus key on the keyboard and mirror it upside down and just place it. I'm holding down the control button so it won't get off. I'm not quite there. It's got to be perfect. And that's why I draw in hairline. I changed your drawing pen to a hairline. I want to be right on the money. Well, you know what? Let's see if he doesn't have, since I'm using somebody else's. No, he's got snap to object on. It should snap right to that. There it goes. No to no. Now I probably messed up the top one. And this is so easy to draw when you're drawing in hairline. And see, if you don't start in the center, you're not going to be in the center. Now I'm going to take all these and I'm going to make it like let's make it not quite as thick. And I am going to go to Object and convert the outline to an object, and then I can left click, right click. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete. You know what? I wonder if I could just weld it now. Yep, I just welded it. Now I'm going to kind of place this about where he had it, and I'm going to delete everything else because I want about the same size circle because I made his drawing about the same size as mine. But I want that dead in the center. And I got it first try. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control D to duplicate it. Okay, number one lesson, turn this to 0, 0. And that's exactly why I do it. Because I want that duplicate right on top of that other one. So I made a duplicate, I'm going to double click on it and I'm going to move the rotation to the center. I actually have a alternate C that'll put it there. So now we've got a duplicate. I'm going to zoom in so we can see it. And I'm going to rotate it. Boy, it doesn't rotate very much. And I just need to get, so double click on it. And you're going to rotate it till it's right in that mark. And it might not be able to be there. Yeah. Oh man, because the circle's too big. Let me think about this for a second. We can't really move it. And we are at 5.6 degrees anyway, so that isn't going to be, you know, if we do 300, get out a calculator. 360 divided by 6. We need 60 of these. You know what? I might not be in the center. Okay, I want to make sure I just get one. So I'm not in the center of that top line, but that shouldn't really matter because I just kind of put that there. We might have to maneuver that, but we know it's 6 degrees now. This is going to take a while. Control D to duplicate. Let's see if my alternate C works, and it does. And I'm going to rotate it 6 degrees. You know what? That's damn near perfect. Because when we weld this, it's going to look like that. Now, it's going to be a little bit off on that aspect, but I'm happy with it. So let's go Control D, alternate C, 12 degrees. Now, he also said he wanted different colors. So I'm just hitting Control D until it comes around. I forgot there were 60 of them. Now, you want to make sure you don't go too far. So I'm going to back up. See, I went that far, too far. Now, he did say he wanted to make them multiple colors. And I don't really see how. I'm going to show him this, and then I'll think about it and maybe make another video. So now we're going to weld this, and hopefully it'll work good, and it'll get rid of all those interior lines. And it did. Now, see, we're a little bit off. So you could have to play with your size, but you don't have any broken parts now. Well, I say we don't. We've got some broken, I don't know why that happens sometimes. See, it's filling in that. Whenever that happens, what you could do is back up. Let's fill these in. This is kind of amazing. This works. Go to the Smart Fill tool. Let's pick a different color. And let's fill this in. That turquoise stopped it from moving or from getting in there. So let's make a inch factor like 25 inches just to get this out of here. And then let's just take away everything. Well, 25 inches is a lot. So I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page. And see, now you have it. Now we're you know what? You really can't tell we're off. I'm going to make another video later, maybe not tonight. You would just have to stretch this to get it more equally. Now, he did say that he wanted every other one a different color. So if we back up quite a bit, and it would look better once we fixed it. I'm going to get back to before we welded it, okay? And what I can do is I'm going to make this one blue. Same scenario. And I guarantee you, once I move this blue, it won't be there. Okay? And we're going to make the next one, we're still going to have that inside color. Let's back up here. And I'm just working off the cuff. Let's delete this side of the box. Okay? I think this will work perfectly. So we're going to make that blue. See how it's going to accept that other color. Now I can delete that. Get another smart fill. Let's just use the light blue. See, there's the leaker again. I don't know why that's leaking. You know what? This is going to work perfectly, with the exception we need to color in that. So we'll get that in just a second. Let's go ahead and delete this. I'm sorry if this is confusing. That's still leaked. Let's try another color. You can always use another color and then always change the color. Nope, we got a leak. I don't see how it's leaking. Let's fix something real quick. Let's delete that. Something's in our drawing that leaks. And if we take the shape tool, of course it's a group. Okay, there's going to be the leak right there. I'm going to select both those. go up to Windows, Dockers, and join curves. Well, what it is, there's 3 nodes right there. Tell you what, I'm going to delete that middle node. I'm going to just leave it like that. See if that didn't stop the leak. Okay, let's delete that. Okay, we fixed the leak. Now, the only other thing we need a male part, because when that comes around to hit this, so we're going to make this one that light blue, and we're going to take this color away. Well, some of y'all are maybe lost, and I don't really blame you. Okay. I'm going to set my nudge factor on like 10 inches. And I'm going to move this. Well, okay, I'm going to move the color down, down. Well, 10 inches is a lot when you're drawing a little. Now I'm just going to move these up. Now I'm going to put these back. Now, if you remember, we rotated. I'm going to group these together. Control D to duplicate them. Alternate C. Alternate C is a macro I'll give you to put them in the center of the. Well, we're just going to move it to the center of the page. Okay. Now, remember we rotated 6, so we need to rotate 12. Control D. 18. No, 24. Well, I did not move the center rotation. Well, there it is. 24. There we go. That should just continuously work. There it goes. I'm just Control D'ing. And hopefully that part fell right in there. I like it. Now there's other ways to do that. Let's put it on it. I'm proud that he's using a black. Well, I have to draw a black screen. It'll really make it stand out. But I'll make another video tomorrow, hopefully, on how to make this more correct. But that looks pretty cool. I hope that helped just a little bit, and thank you for watching.